Hello everyone and welcome to another installment of the Coin Dictionary. I'm Woohoo and today I've got for you this British £1 coin from 1995 with the Welsh dragon on it. We'll go over the history, the value, the basics, and any other pertinent information about this coin. So let's get started. On the obverse, we see Raphael David Maclouf's portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the third crown portrait, wearing the George IV state diadem. We see text on either side saying Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen and Defender of the Faith, and the year of mintage right here, 1995. Turn this over to the other side. We see Norman Silman's design of a Welsh dragon just above the denomination, £1, around a beaded circle. These coins are nickel brass in composition, 9.5 grams in weight, 22.5 millimeters in diameter, 3.15 millimeters thick, with an edge inscription in, rather appropriately, Welsh. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I don't know how to read Welsh, but it translates to, or so I'm told, true am I to my country. True am I to my country. This is part of the heraldic emblems series commemorating each of the four constituent nations of the United Kingdom. There was a Scottish lion, the Welsh dragon that you see here. There were English lions, as well as a Celtic cross for Northern Ireland. And of course, there were also the coat of arms, the royal arms, that is to say, as the definitive design for those years. What is this coin worth nowadays? Well, it had a face value of £1 British pound, which, as of time of recording, is worth about $1.35 US. These round pound coins were replaced by the 12-sided bimetallic £1 coin, as these were often frequent targets of counterfeiting, and thus were demonetized in October of 2017. There may be some shops in the UK that still accept this coin, but it would be on a case-by-case basis, but generally not so much. On the secondary market, however, this coin goes for a little bit more nowadays, just a shade over face value in some cases, and on average, at least here in the States, I'm seeing an average of a little over $3, about $3.50 roughly, for this coin, and that is, of course, before any shipping costs are taken into account. I forgot to mention 34,503,501 were minted for circulation, with an additional 129,375 minted in brilliant uncirculated sets, and an additional 60,639 in proof quality. Given that this example that you see here is quite circulated, it probably would not command a huge premium over what little face value it has left, but given that these coins, like I said, have been demonetized, you might find a buyer out there for a little bit more if they want to complete a set. Anyway, hope that cleared up some information on this coin, and I'll see you next time when I've got another coin to talk about. I'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. My name's Christian and I own The Coin Dictionary, and I'd also encourage you to visit us at our website, thecoindictionary.com, and on Instagram at thecoindictionary. And I'd also like to draw your attention to some other helpful coin resources, such as my other YouTube channel, Treasure Town, which does more in-depth videos about coins and collectibles, as well as some resources like coinmeltprice.com, which shows up-to-date precious metals pricing, as well as the melt values of the coins that you own, coinsmetalscards.com, which will both be a marketplace and a news source for coins, metals, and cards, as the name suggests, as well as whatsthegrade.com, which will develop into a stickering service for already graded collectibles. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of our other videos.